Hi everybody! Welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all doing well. First and foremost, before I start this reading, let me say how grateful I am to all of my subscribers. I've had an amazing month. I started this journey in January at the suggestion of one client and a friend back before January about possibly doing readings on my YouTube channel. Now, I do client readings. I've done a few private readings like at people's homes. And so I had a huge issue with self-esteem, self-worth, and this journey has led me here to doing April readings. I'm going on my 4th month, and I have almost 400 subscribers, and I cannot thank you enough for the amazing support. It's been a really, really amazing journey, and I just wanted to say that before I started this beginning of the readings for the month of April. Just so you know, if you're a subscriber, and if you're not, don't forget to hit the like button when you watch one of my videos. It actually helps my channel tremendously. Also, another notification that I wanted to let you know is that any information that you want to know about contacting me or about any of my other social media pages are going to be listed below in the description. And I will share with you at the beginning of each reading what cards I'm using. I hope you don't mind. I'm in my summer clothing. It was very hot today, and so I am hanging out with the dogs doing laundry. I just had my second mystery snail clutch hatch. And I had to put them in a container. So now the dogs are finally settling down, and I have music on in the background from a movie, and I'd love to do this reading for you. So this month I'm going to be using different decks depending on how I feel in regards to the sign that I'm reading for. So right now I'm actually going to be doing Aquarius, and for Aquarius I decided to use my Sacred Earth Oracle deck. I also decided that's my main deck, and that's basically just for symbolism. I'm not a tarot reader. Of course, my animal deck, my animal spirit deck, or spirit animal deck. And then I decided to use something that I haven't used in a while in my readings, is from Esther and Jerry Hicks. And if you don't know them, check out their YouTube. Check out YouTube and you'll be able to, or even Google it. There's a lot of really great information about staying in your vortex. It has a lot to do with positive enforcement, thoughts over words, self-esteem, self-worth, love, all that, which has been my journey for 5 years now. So check that out. And the cards are basically, they look like this. Let's see if I could show you. So the front will show a picture with a little blurb, and then the back will have a description. And what I'm going to do is use them like I do for question cards at the end. So if I'm doing a reading for a sign and I have a question come up, or I feel compelled to pick from this deck, I will. So I just wanted to give you that heads up. So here we go, Aquarius. I am going to shuffle the deck for you. And as I shuffle, I will talk about a few things that are going on with the channel. These are slippery cards because they're still pretty new. I've had it for a while, but I've only used them since January, so this is cool. So I'm going to ask Spirit to guide me in the reading for Aquarius. What do we have for the month of April for Aquarius? Now, mind you, I'm not specific with time frames. I say it in all my videos, if you don't already know, that unless I give you a specific time frame, this could be past, present, or future. If it does not apply to you and you are Aquarius, please go check out your sign and where you fall in the astrology charts. Or I'm not an astrology expert, so I would go check it out and see where you fall in the planet alignment. That's what I was trying to think of. And you may fall under a different sign. Sometimes for me, I'm a Cancer, and sometimes Cancer doesn't apply to me. Gemini does more. So it's just usually, for me, it's usually Gemini, which is, I was born on the cusp. So let's see what we have for you, Aquarius, for the month of April. What do we have for the month of April for Aquarius? Let's see what we got going on. I'm already getting stuff for you, Aquarius. I see water for some reason. I'm seeing a lot of water, like the ocean. I can hear the ocean in the shells, and I could taste the salt from the salt water. I feel the sand between my toes. I'm not really sure why, but I guess the cards are going to show me. So let's see what we got going on, Aquarius. So it looks like, Aquarius, you're going to meet somebody, it looks like. You're going to meet somebody. You're going to have a really, I think you're on a spiritual journey, Aquarius. That's the strong energy I'm getting. I feel like in this journey, you haven't been looking for someone. However, you're going to have a connection with someone. This is the connection card. It's beautiful, isn't it? I love this card. And look, she's all to do with the ocean that I was just telling you I was seeing and feeling and hearing. You're going to meet somebody that I don't want to say love, and I don't want to say a relationship, because I don't focus my readings for people who are in relationships or looking for love. I do it mostly for single people, because I'm single, and I know a lot of people are not ready for that journey yet. So most of the YouTubers that do readings are also focused on love and gaga goo goo and all that stuff. And not that I don't believe in it. I just like to focus for those people out there that they don't pertain to them. So this person that I'm reading for is single right now. They're going to have a connection, but I don't necessarily see it's going to be a relationship, like couple relationship yet. It could lead to that in the future. However, I feel like it's going to be a connection that's going to be like a tribe family thing. And that's why I feel like you're on your spiritual journey and you're in the middle of it. And you're starting to notice, Aquarius, that you're attracting more people. And a lot of people are going through that right now, especially in the Mercury retrograde and where the moons fall. I noticed that a lot of times people who are going through the spiritual journey don't realize that when your vibration consistently, okay? Remember that. That's a key word. When your energy is consistent and you're genuine in your healing, you're genuine in your learning, and you're not just doing it to think that you don't have to deal with the dark stuff going on in your brain or your mind or your heart. You're actually digging through the shit. Like I like to say, shoveling through your crap, right? If you're genuine in that, then when you get a connection like this, a tribe family, I'm going to call it your tribe family. It's amazing. I have someone, and I'll say his name. His name is Daryl. He's from New Zealand. He is my brother. I feel like he is someone that I am supposed to, on this journey together, we're supposed to help people. And I don't necessarily consider that twin flames. I mean, twin flames that other people feel like what twin flames are, I don't agree with. So if you want to know about that, look at one of my past videos, or maybe I'll do another video about it. But twin flames to me aren't sexual or relationship. It's more about healing and the journey. So anyways, the connection you're going to have is with a tribe family member. And it's going to be your first experience with someone like that. And it's going to be something that's more than, that feeling when you meet somebody and you're like, oh, he's really cute, or she's really cute, or they have an energy about them that you're attracted to. It's not like that for a tribe family. It's so unique. It's very hard to describe unless you've gone through it. So it's just a connection that you feel at home. You feel like you recognize them. You feel like they're family. And for someone that's human and society teaches us a certain way, it's really hard for us to grasp that, Aquarius. So if you're having this happen now, or it's happened recently, then know that there's a reason for them coming into your life, and just go with the flow. Sometimes when we have these connections, we get very needy and want their attention because it's a comfort thing. We feel like they feel like family. That's normal. So I also feel like there's a shift, Aquarius, in your life. I'm being shown, this is a beautiful picture, and what the shift card means for me is change. But this is change that you've been pushing for. This is change that you've wanted. It's kind of like a caterpillar coming out of the cocoon and becoming a butterfly. That's what I'm being shown. It's something that you're embracing. It's been a really rough journey, but remember that we all have our imperfections. And that's not something we need to focus on. Focus on how far you've come, not looking back, if that makes sense. I also feel like the more that you do this, the more that you accept who you are, you be more comfortable in your skin, the more you're going to center yourself, the more you're going to align with where your purpose is in life, who you want around you, what... I keep hearing a noise. I think it's somebody outside. You're coming so far in it that you're going to come to a point, and I feel like this is in the next year. They're showing me 12 months. You're going to feel extremely centered in 12 months. You're going to feel grounded. You're going to feel like you can take on the world. You're going to feel unmasked, even though she's showing masked. You're going to feel like this is who you were meant to be. And why did it take you so long to get here? I paused it for a minute because I keep hearing a noise. And I'm hoping it's not my laptop being really loud. But anyways, hopefully this video, the sound is okay. So, Aquarius, I also feel like when we go through this journey, right? Journey of healing, love, acceptance, change. What we do is, as we go through this and healing ourselves, we kind of start to get to where we don't accept friendships or family like we used to. We don't want to deal with certain things that we always dealt with because we didn't want to say, hey, you know, I don't want to hear that anymore. You're going to start feeling this, and you're going to think that it's like resentment or anger towards people around you, and you wonder to yourself, you know, why do I feel this way suddenly? Why do I feel this way suddenly? But really, it's because you're going through all these cycles of changes, and your perception is changing. So I'm going to use an example that they're showing me with you, Aquarius. You have a family member who's very self-centered, meaning selfish. They are constantly the one who has to be in control. They're very condescending in the way that they talk to you. And because you're going through this healing, and because you're shifting and aligning with your vibration and the universe and the planets, your perception of them changes dramatically. Okay? So you're starting to question those people that no longer serve you in this journey that you're on. So remember, when we go through this, you really need to decide, okay? So when people ask me all the time, well, how did you eliminate that person from your family? They're your family. You basically have to make a step backwards and think to yourself, is this person toxic to me? Do I want to tolerate it? And if I do tolerate it, what can I tolerate? And then what you do is you talk to the person and you figure out how you can tolerate them. Now, if they're extreme, you're either going to have to decide to shit or get off the pot. Either have them in your life or don't have them in your life. Because what happened with me is, because of these abilities and my empathy and all that, it was dragging me down, having a narcissistic family member. And so, you know, you just have to either decide to cut it off or accept it. But remember, if you do accept it and it affects your health to a point where it's affecting your health to the point where you can't deal with it, then you have to really decide what's more important, yourself or the person. And I know that's sad to say, but I had to do that with my mother. And so for many, many years, people were very mean to me because that mentality in society is, that's your mom. Well, no. I hate to say it on here on camera. Not that I have any anger towards her. She's since deceased. I don't hang on to any more anger. I used to, but I don't anymore. That person didn't have the skills to be a parent, but I never really called her mom for a long time because she didn't deserve that. So if this is someone who I feel that might be your parent, remember that just because they have a mom or dad title doesn't mean that they were your mom or dad growing up, and that you have a right to be who you are. And don't let anybody tell you what's right or wrong. Whatever is right or wrong for you is what you have to live with. And I hope that resonates with someone out there. Now I'm going to shuffle the animal spirit deck and see what comes through for you, Aquarius. And I feel strongly in telling you that I have an older woman coming through, Aquarius, an older woman. And she's... I don't want to say she's above you like a mom, okay? So this isn't a mother. This isn't an aunt. I feel like this is someone who stood by you in life, meaning next to you. So what that normally means is when Spirit shows me that, it means it's either a sister, a cousin, or a friend that was like a sister or brother or a cousin. You know, blood isn't always family, right? So it could be showing me a connection, but it may not be blood. It may be somebody who you considered a sister or a brother or a cousin. I have somebody that I consider my cousin that isn't my blood cousin, but he is my cousin more than my blood cousin sometimes, I think. So let's see what the animal cards bring up. Now, mind you, I think most of you who are watching this have seen my videos before. I do not read the books that come with these cards. This is all based on symbolism. I am not a tarot taught reader. I am going by my channeling, mediumship, spirit communication. And I use the symbolism and things I'm shown from the other side to come through to you. The only reason I use these cards is for you, the person who's watching this, so that you can resonate with what I'm saying. And it's easier to do it with visualization instead of just sitting here and reading for you. So I hope you understand that. I know a lot of people that use this deck. It's a beautiful deck. Read what the meaning is in there. And yeah, I could probably pick up the book and read it to you, but it's probably going to say exactly what I'm saying because that's how the readings come through. So just FYI. All right, let's see what we have for you, Aquarius. And I'm going to pick 2 cards from the animal spirit deck and hopefully not fling any on the floor. So we have the hummingbird and we have the frog. Wow. So the hummingbird is you, Aquarius, right? Brighter and better things. The nectar that they eat, right? It's high vibration. I feel very high vibration with you. And the frog is, I feel like the frog is the person that you're going to have. Oops, sorry. I didn't mean to drop that. Good Lord. So the frog, I'm going to pull up the card again, is this person that you're going to have a connection to. Okay? So you're going to have a connection with this person. Sorry, did I grab the wrong card? No. Connection. This is the connection and the frog. There's someone that's associated with water, so I'm thinking maybe a water sign is the person you're going to meet, that you're going to have this connection, this tribe family connection. So don't be startled by it. I know sometimes when the first one you meet, you're kind of like, this can't be real. Just go with the flow because this person is farther into the spiritual awakening than you are, and they're going to know more than you. And so just go with the flow. I am going to pull an Esther Hicks card for you, Aquarius. I feel like I need to pull one. Something that's going to help you in your journey going forward. And so these cards are very good, especially when I'm doing readings. Usually I'm told that they resonate with the person that I read for. So. And as I'm shuffling this deck, anybody who's interested in private readings, I have to say this. Please contact me through email. I promise you I am booking April right now, and I can do a private reading on video for you like this, and either offer it to you via email if it's not too big, depending on what type of reading you pick, or I could figure out, a friend of mine told me they would show me how to do it where you can go to YouTube and it's private only for you. So, and I've been told I'm very reasonable in my donation prices. So feel free to email me. I've already had about 5 people email me and 1 person schedule a video reading for next month. So I have, oops, one fell out. So I guess that's the one we're going to use. So here we go. So for you, Aquarius, it says our varied behavior adds to the planet's well-being. So I want to show you the card. So this is you, right? Going through everything you're going through. This is you. This is your brain, okay? When we go through this process of the spiritual awakening and the higher vibration and work through the lows and the highs and the lows and the highs and the lows and the highs like a roller coaster. This is how our brain feels. It's like a Rolodex. You see that? That's what that means. So I'm going to read to you what this card says. I have to put my glasses on. Don't mind me because I have horrible vision now with close because from the computer. So it says, when you remember that nothing can come into your experience without your vibrational invitation of it, and when you remember that the varied behavior of others adds to the balance and the well-being of your planet, even if they offer behavior that you do not approve of, and that you do not have to participate in the unwanted behavior, and you will not, unless you give your attention to it, you become more willing to allow others to live as they choose. Did I not just say this in your reading? This is how on top of it I am when it comes to this deck, the Hicks deck. This is exactly what I just told you about this person in your life. So Aquarius, the universe wants you to know you only get what you accept in your life. That's pretty much the basis of this reading. I hope this reading resonated with you because I feel like, Aquarius, this was a very strong reading for you for this month. Like I said in the beginning, it could fall behind, ahead, past, present, future. I didn't get any specific dates except for the 12 months. And I hope this reading has been favorable for you, and I hope it resonates with someone who's watching. Before I end the video, I always want to say self-esteem and self-worth is very important for all of us. Don't forget to take care of yourself first and foremost, especially if you have others that depend on you, like children or fur babies like me. I also would like to say thank you to my amazing subscribers. I know I said that in the beginning. I also want to reiterate to please hit the like button if you enjoyed this video and any of the videos that I've put up. And make sure to subscribe if you aren't already, and share my channel with others that you may feel that would like it. And the last and not least is don't forget to hit the notification bell. And you actually have to select how frequently you want to be alerted to new content on my channel or any other channels that you follow. YouTube changed it a while ago and a lot of people don't get alerts. I'm probably going to do a surprise live feed in April, but I'm going to let all my subscribers know ahead of time. I think I want to do a live Q&A and no readings on the live because that's not fair to anyone else. However, I might do a Q&A or some other type of video. So I hope this has been a wonderful reading for you. Bless you and see you next month. And thank you for all the amazing support. Have a good night. Bye.